Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading. I am here with Saucy Good Beaver, Mega Good Vibes. She's just resting, curled up, all cozy. We wanted to come on and get right into a reading. The message I've been getting is that this is a divine masculine that feels like they're being backed into a corner. Okay, so for many of you who are drawn to this reading, the energy is that, you as the divine feminine, you may be sending off this very open, sensual energy, and it signals to your divine masculine that you are ready to receive them. Okay, so I feel like some of your masculines are getting a little bit anxious about that. And some of the lessons that are coming up for them right now is around sovereignty. It's around autonomy, making their own decisions. When it comes to the connection with the feminine, they want to be able to see you freely. Okay, that's what I'm getting. If you have divine masculines that live with other people, this could be family, it could be roommates, it could be friends, it could be karmic partners. It's like they don't want to have to explain themselves, and they're feeling like they have to ask permission or hide. And I feel like if you're the feminine, we've been talking a lot about many of the feminines learning lessons around autonomy and independence. There's something about the way that you live, divine feminine, and a lot of your masculines are really craving that. Okay, they crave it for themselves, and I also see that it's bothering them that there's this opportunity to be with you, to be alone with you, but it's not uninterrupted. I feel like when they are gone, there's a lot of people that are wondering, like, hey, where have you been? Where did you go? How come you're coming back home so late? Like, these are the types of things that are really getting on their nerves right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get some guidance for the divine masculines. What are you meant to learn from this energy? What is this teaching you, divine masculines? Okay, and these are my transformation cards. Okay, and they're messages from, usually like the universe or spirit guides. Okay, so what's coming up for the divine masculines? Oh my goodness. We have take responsibility for your actions, okay? Okay, I feel like it's taking responsibility for this connection with the divine feminine, okay? Your actions have to do with, I feel like it's standing up for yourself, like drawing healthy boundaries, okay? So being able to say to people, I was out, rather than having it to explain exactly where you are. And it all comes from forming that habit and just doing it. I was out, and leave it at that. So many of your masculines are learning discernment, and they're also learning not to explain themselves too much, having those healthy boundaries and realizing that even though they're under certain circumstances, like maybe living in close proximity to other people, like family or close friends, they still have the right to make autonomous decisions and be secretive or have a level of privacy, and other people should respect those boundaries, okay? So I feel like many of your masculines are growing up in a sense, and a lot of your masculines could be a lot older as well, and they still find themselves having to explain their moves to, like, their parents or close siblings. They're learning boundaries. Not everybody needs to know everything that they're doing, and if they choose to have a portion of their life that is private right now, most likely because they want to explore the connection more with the divine feminine, they're learning to stand up for the connection by telling everybody to really just back off right now. Okay, how do your masculines feel for you romantically right now, divine feminines? Okay, retreat. So they want to spend time alone with you. It's time to disconnect from the world. And that's why they're probably getting antsy, right? Because there's this energy around like a safe haven, okay? You guys have this little getaway, this little safe place that you can escape to. It could be your place. It could be the divine masculine's place. It's this little place that you two can really be alone and be intimate and disconnect from the world and really enjoy your twin flame connection in every sense of the word. If you guys know what I mean, we'll get some clarity with the Tarot of Sensual Magic. But I feel like this is what is in their heart right now, is like there's so much that they want to express, and we've talked a lot about this in sensual readings. I will link the playlist for you guys above the video. But what I'm getting out of it is that there's a lot that they want to say, but they can't say it through words. It's more of like expressing it. It's like they want to put their hands on you, they want to massage you, they want to smell your hair. I don't know. For some of your masculines, a lot of you may have like very long hair. A lot of you might use a lot of like nice shampoos or conditioners or leave-in conditioners. You guys just might have a thing with your hair where you just smell very sweet and very sensual, and so it pleases your masculine senses when they're around you all the time, okay? And so, these are the types of things that they want to enjoy with you, and I feel like they can only do that in private, okay? So I'm feeling to get one more card here, okay? What about being in private with you, Divine Feminine, is so important to them right now? Okay, so we have trust. I feel like when you guys are together in private, you're going to see a different side to your Divine Masculine, a side that they feel like they can only show you in person. And when you guys are alone, uninterrupted, they may even want to get away with you. Like they may want to take a vacation with you or go somewhere where you guys aren't going to be able to run into people in town. It's like you guys have total privacy. This is something that they may fantasize about often, but it's part of rebuilding trust between you two, because there's something in like their tone of voice or the side of them that they want to show you when you two are alone. I feel like that is what's going to build trust. The situation involves, it's calling for you, to have faith. And I feel like it's having faith in your Divine Masculine. So, thoughts might creep in, especially when you guys are experiencing this type of energy. You might feel very spiritually attacked. You might find people will try to bring down your vibration or create doubt, but again, trust what you guys are feeling in your heart space. Like if you're feeling the excitement on your journey and everything feels good, like don't let, the Debbie Downers get to you, okay? So let's find out a little bit about what this masculine wishes to do with you when you two are alone, or what do they want to do together when they're with you behind closed doors. Let's get some of this retreat energy here. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. I feel like they want to pick your brain. They want to have intimate conversations with you. This is something that they find very attractive about you as well, Divine Feminine. It could be like your wisdom. I feel like there's so much that you have to say, and it's very poetic to your Divine Masculine when you speak. You're very upfront and you're very straightforward. And I'm also hearing too that like a lot of your masculines are a little bit fascinated by some of the things that you may know, or the way that you interact with them. It's like what they're thinking, what they're feeling. You just know how to move because you know what they want before they can even say it, type of thing. Or you just, I don't know, like you have a way of really truly seeing them and seeing right through them, and it makes them nervous, but at the same time they want to explore that a little bit more. And I hear too, like if many of you are just very spiritual, they want to talk a little bit more about those things, or they want to ask you, I guess like how it is what you know, and also what you can teach them. Okay, many of you might know how to manifest things. You may have a very deep-rooted just attachment to spiritual knowledge, or you're always hungry or thirsty for spiritual knowledge. And not only that, but it's like it comes so naturally to you and you love to share it with people. So this is a Divine Masculine that it's like when they retreat with you, they want to have long conversations with you. They just want you to feed them information. Okay, and I'm hearing plant seeds also, plant new seeds. So that way they can blossom and inspire and motivate your Divine Masculine. Your energy makes them feel very ambitious as well. Okay, so we have the Wheel card here. I feel like they're going through a transformation. They've seen you go through a transformation and you ended up on top. I feel that many of your masculines see you as following the journey wholeheartedly. You never let anything get in the way, and it's setting an example, okay? Because remember how we started off the beginning of the reading saying that they're feeling a little bit antsy? Now is the time that they're ready to take a risk, okay? A lot of them just want to be alone with you, or they may be trying to create ways to be alone with you. For a lot of your divine masculines, getting their own home is a really big thing on their agenda, like owning their own space, so that way they can be free to just be themselves, create a space that is totally them and them alone. I feel like the universe is letting them know that secretly it's okay to want that and wish that for yourself, and it's possible to happen in this lifetime. If you can think of it and you really want it, it's yours. Okay, so that's what many of your divine masculines are focused on right now. I know we've talked about that in the last few readings where, like, you know, the Emperor was coming up. We had the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, somebody who really wants to be stable. And there's something to do with, you know, Pentacles that makes them feel good. It makes them feel stable. You might have a divine masculine as well that is very giving. Okay, so when they do have money, they can't help but want to share it or help other people in need. Okay, they do that without thinking twice. It's like just a natural gift. Okay, and this is why they may be blessed with the ability to make money very easily. And their creative projects tend to take off really quickly, but they have to be focused. Okay, we also have the Seven of Cups here coming through, just very abundant. I feel like many of your masculines are in love at this time. A lot of you are getting beautiful song synchronicities where many of your masculines are just truly expressing themselves. You know, some of the messages that have been coming through for me is just to stay the course, like stay with them, be patient with them. Okay, now speaking of be patient with them, let's find out you know, what your masculines are going through right now in the physical world and why it is they're asking for your patience at this time, and then we'll end off the reading. Okay, guys? Hi, cutie. What you doing, huh? What are you doing over there, huh? My little baby. And guys, her purring is the cutest. There's like this little bit of a high-pitched sound to it. It's so cute. All right, what are the masculines going through in the background? You know, we also have the turtle on this card here, so I feel like in order to get to this, okay, this is probably one of the things that they're wanting to do on this retreat as well. They've got to be focused in the 3D world right now. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck in half, and we'll start off with one clear message. Okay, so we have the Four of Winter. Okay, so it says set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep or vacation. Yeah, the need to be with their divine feminine, be at peace with her. Look at that safe haven I was talking about. Okay, many of your masculines feel like if you guys have your own place and your masculine is able to just be with you there, the times that you guys spend together, they really do feel like at home there. It feels peaceful. It could also be triggering though, right? Because sometimes I feel like many of your masculines can perceive you as too good to be true, and their anxiety can often take over, okay? Almost like this like self-sabotaging energy sometimes. Okay, what else are they working on in the 3D world? Okay, so we have the Prince of Spring, okay, or the Knight of Wands. Charming, self-confidence, passionate, restless. So immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. Okay, so I feel like the challenge is, again, setting those boundaries, okay, because they do feel really passionate about you, and nothing can stand in their way. Nothing is going to get in their way. They're wanting to charge ahead. You know, the rabbit here represents fertility. There is something about being with you that, again, it makes them feel creative. Oftentimes the sensual energy, the chemistry, attraction between you two, it does end up snowballing into creative projects. Like, it gives you guys the boost. You guys can channel more messages. You receive more messages. Oftentimes they're creative business ideas, and the universe keeps putting the ideas in your head over and over again because they're like gently trying to nudge you to take action on it. Immediate action is all about this divine masculine taking steps in the direction of their desires at this time. And you know, not only towards the divine feminine or this whole twin flame connection, and then to be quite honest with you guys, I feel like that is just at the back burner right now. Like they do, and it doesn't mean they're not thinking of you or they love you. It's just they've got to set that aside, because right now they need to focus on the bigger picture, which is creating a strong foundation for themselves first. Okay, but after that, the ending to this message here is a passionate relationship. Okay, so they're coming for you, but maybe there's a lot of deep lessons here that they've got to learn in the meantime, especially around setting boundaries and speaking up for yourself and being accountable for yourself too, right? Many of your masculines are working on being more responsible, so that way when they tell people to butt out, they got their shit together, right? So for a lot of them, that is having their own place, proving to other people that they can be sovereign, they can be autonomous, to now start moving forward. And as taboo as the connection between two of you might seem, I'm telling you guys, some of your masculines are out there to make that fuck you money. And once they're done making that fuck you money, you know, they will, you know, they'll be able to relax and you know, finally be able to enjoy that one thing that is on their mind once everything else is taken care of, which is this retreat with the divine feminine. You know, and boy, are they going to savor it with you and take it slow. And yeah, it's going to be great, guys, for some of you. Whoever's reading this is, it's, yeah, about to get very, very passionate. What card fell on the floor here? Oh, I can't even show this card. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'll try my best. Let me try to cover it up here. Okay, okay, so she's kind of looking back at him very cheekily. Let me try to cover it up. But the only thing is like her skirt is like pulled up. Okay, I feel like a lot of your masculines are praying very hard or working very hard for the opportunity to get close to you. Okay, because in the card here, it kind of seems like she's also teasing him by pulling her dress up. I feel like that's the energy. Like a lot of them are just like, oh my gosh, like it's right there and I want it and I can have it, but damn, there's some people around me that are just invasive. You know, they're around me. They're trying to find out what I'm doing, what I'm up to. And it's really irritating them that they have to answer to these people. Okay, so it's like, oh, which way are they going to go? I feel like many of your masculines are just going to explode, put people in their place, do what they need to do to get their shit together. And then they really want to just enjoy a getaway with you and relax after all that hard work. Right, Mega? Like all the hard work you have to do, baby? You just work so hard, Popo. You just work so hard. That's why you just have to rest. This beaver, this baby beaver. I love you. All right, guys, we both love you so very much. Thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you for supporting the channel and just sticking with me even during the days where I'm like, oh God, I'm too exhausted to do a reading. Thank you for sticking with me. All right. I love you guys. And for those of you with me on Patreon, I will be with you guys shortly for that sensual reading. All right. I love you guys. Take care. We'll talk to you guys tonight. Bye.